Tonight, a KCRA3 weather alert. An atmospheric river is hitting Northern California with snow, wind, and rain. It has caused some scattered power outages and road closures, and it is threatening to flood some low-lying areas.
We're also on some breaking news tonight. I want to show you this. Take a look. This is Amador County. The snow just too much for this Dollar General store. This is at Highway 88. That's in Pioneer, and you can see the sides of the building there just bulging and buckling under the sheer weight of that snow.
In Rio Linda, a tree fell, taking out some power lines and causing a gas leak. This is an active scene tonight as officials are working to remove that tree.
Also in Sacramento County, a large tree coming down in the Arden Arcade area. This is at Hurley and Ethan Way, and you can see the tree blocking part of a lane there, and a CHP officer monitoring the street. Well, tonight, just the latest in what's been a series of storms that have hit our area over the past weeks, and there is still more rain and snow on the way.
Tonight, we're tracking the weather across the region with crews following developments in 5 counties. We begin with our chief meteorologist, Mark Finan.
Getting a bit of a lull in the rain in many areas. As you can see on Doppler radar, many areas not getting rain, but areas that are getting rain, it's coming down sideways. This is the last 3 hours, and you can see that break in the rain kind of making its way across the valley. Certainly the rain rates that we saw earlier in the evening are going down. On the west slope, we're certainly hanging on to the rain as is usual. Also had a thunderstorm pop up tonight, went right across the southern part of San Joaquin County, went right over Escalon with some small hail, some thunder and lightning, but that has since dissipated, and I can show you the way things look right now. It's pretty quiet other than the wind in San Joaquin County and in Stanislaus County, but we're far from being done with the rain just yet. Let's head a little bit farther to the east into Tuolumne and Calaveras County. Quite a change here and in other foothill locations from what we've been seeing over the last couple of weeks. Arnold is around 4,000 feet. We've had a lot of snow in Arnold. We've had a lot of snow on Highway 108 at Twain Harte, Miwok Village. Tonight, all rain. That snow level pushed way up the hill to 6,000 feet or higher, and that's where it's going to be staying. Into El Dorado County, same thing. All these communities we've been talking about that have been getting snow lately, like Pollock Pines and Georgetown. Tonight it has been rain. We're still getting rain around Placerville, a little bit of a breakdown toward the Folsom area. And then farther to the north, Grass Valley getting a break, but it has been rain tonight in Grass Valley and in Nevada City. And while you do see some light precipitation here on Interstate 80, it's much better than what we saw earlier. But what we're going to see during the night tonight and during the day tomorrow is that snow levels stay pretty high, but during the weekend, look for that to come back down a little bit. Travel will continue to be an issue through the weekend in the Sierra. Back to you.
All right, Mark, thank you. We want to go back now to that breaking news out of Pioneer in Amador County, where heavy snow is likely the cause of the roof collapsing at a Dollar General store.
Yeah, there were warnings that things like this could happen, and KCRA3's Orko Manna is there with the very latest.
We're just off of Highway 88 in Pioneer, where you can see there's caution tape here blocking the driveway up to this Dollar General. The Amador Fire Protection District tells us that the roof of this store collapsed. Right now, there is no official cause for that collapse, but the Amador Fire Protection District says that because of all of the snow that was on top of the building over the past several days and the rain that has been falling consistently throughout the night, that is likely the cause of the collapse. From where we're standing, we can't see a whole lot of the damage, again, because of that caution tape blocking the driveway. But again, you can see the building here and some snow on top of the roof. The good news here is that the Fire Protection District tells us that no one was inside at the time of the roof collapse and no injuries have been reported. Unfortunately, the store here, we're told, is a complete loss because of the collapse of that roof. We are told that the Fire Protection District as well as PG&E were out here earlier monitoring the situation to make sure that there were no open lines that could have potentially posed a fire risk. It looks like that the fire crews and PG&E have since left. Again, to recap for you, the roof of this Dollar General collapsed. Fire crews getting here just before 6:30. The good news, no one was inside and no one was hurt. Reporting in Pioneer, Orko Manna, KCRA3 News.
Orko, thank you. And we turn now to some breaking news in Sacramento County, where a tree has fallen onto power lines in Rio Linda. KCRA3's Jason Marks is there at the scene for us. So, Jason, what can you tell us?
Well, Edie, that tree, when it came down, not only fell on power lines, but it also caused a gas leak out here on 2nd Street in the area. Take a look right here, and you can see that tree that came across 2nd Street. Now, the good news here is that 2nd Street's not a very heavily traveled road, so not a lot of traffic coming through here. But obviously, if you live in this area, when that tree goes down, you lose your power and an inconvenience. Right now, you can see crews from PG&E. They've been out here for several hours. And what they're doing is they're working to remove this, and then they're going to have to fix the gas line and then the power lines. If you look over here to the left, you can see how low those power lines are over here. And so that's something that they're going to have to be tackling tonight. We've seen some heavy gusts out here, and so it's easy because of the wet ground to have trees fall over like this, and wouldn't be surprised if we see several more throughout the overnight hours as this wind continues to have some gusts here and there. It's now picking up again. Crews are busy here on 2nd Street. They have been out here hours. We expect them to be out here several more hours, trying to just get things back to the way it was before the storm started to come through. Now back to you.
Yeah, a lot of work out there. We appreciate what they're doing there. Thanks, Jason. Well, the roads, of course, very wet tonight for drivers. And check this out. This is out on Interstate 5 south of Elk Grove. Our crew counted at least 10 spinouts in about a 1-mile stretch of road this evening. People needing to heed the warnings of keeping it slow out there with the wet weather.
Let's move now to Placer County, and KCRA3's Melanie Wingo joining us live and out there reporting for us in Loomis. How's it looking?
I would say that now, out of the entire afternoon and evening, we've seen the highest wind gusts that we have seen here in Loomis. We are off of Horseshoe Bar Road at the Rayleigh's Shopping Center. And as you can see, when we look up at the light, the rain is coming in sideways, as we've been talking about throughout the evening, has happened across our viewing area. The gusts are picking up and it's pelting us in the face. It's almost like it goes erratically. Sometimes it's coming straight down, sometimes it's blowing sideways because of those gusts. Just before you came to us live, there was that phenomenon, you know, if you've seen the Star Wars movie, that first one where they jump to hyperspace and all the stars come zooming toward them. We had that effect going on. And it is just all over the place tonight. In the parking lot here, we're also seeing the shrubbery, the trees blowing all over the place. And if you come with me in this direction, I'm going to have my photographer, Matt Harden, take a look at Interstate 80 right now. And this is what we've been keeping an eye on throughout the evening also, the road conditions. Out on I-80, traffic is moving at normal freeway speeds, although I can tell you that Caltrans and the California Highway Patrol usually recommend that folks slow things down quite a bit when the road is this wet and conditions are this slick. We've seen a lot of big rigs go by and they kick up a lot of road spray. Cars going by too. They may experience wind gusts that rattle their vehicles and sort of throw you off course just a bit. Hang on to those steering wheels, as those gusts can affect your driving when you're at a high rate of speed and on slick roads. You want to be sure to hang on there because the gusts are kicking up and affecting drivers out there on the highway. It's been, again, off and on in intensity throughout the evening, but I would say right now here at the 11 o'clock hour is the most we have seen in terms of wind gusts throughout the night at this location. Reporting live in Loomis, Melanie Wingo, KCRA 3 News.
All right, Melanie, thank you. Let's check in with Mark. I think Melanie wins for first comparison to Star Wars in our weather coverage.
You know, and I was just kind of, thinking about, Chewbacca out there in that rain. Just
with all that hair.
That wouldn't be bad. That would not be pretty.
Smell good either.
It was interesting to see in her shot, though, that rain coming down sideways. It is the east side of the valley, the lower foothills. Loomis, a great example of that. Folsom, Farmington, and Valley Springs, all great examples of where we do see the strongest wind. Look at Stockton right now, sustained wind at 30 miles an hour. Other areas also gusty, like in Yuba City, 29. These are the sustained winds. Now, from about now till about 4 o'clock in the morning, we're going to keep these kind of winds. After that, the winds will ease, and tomorrow we won't be worrying about any strong winds. These are the current wind gusts, up to 39 now in Yuba City. That's about as high as it's been in Yuba City throughout the day. Stockton 38, Placerville 33. So it's still rocking out there from Highway 49 down to about I-5. Let me show you the top wind gusts that we have seen in the area. At Sac International earlier this evening, we did see a gust of 50 miles an hour. I've got the rain totals for you. I was going to show you the wind, but we did have wind gusts of 50 in Sacramento. Stockton's had a gust as high as 40 miles an hour, but a lot of areas been in that 43, 44 mile an hour range. Again, we'll keep these kind of gusts for the next couple of hours, but tomorrow all these winds will be gone. Back to you.
Okay, so still pretty breezy out there. Thanks a lot, Mark. The storm is also impacting traffic in the Sierra. This is a look at conditions along Highway 50 earlier today. Right now, traffic is being held from Twin Bridges to Myers for avalanche control. Westbound traffic is being held at Myers because of some localized flooding. And here's a look at live conditions along I-80 tonight. Right now, the lanes are open with chain requirements. That could certainly change as the storm continues to move through.
Well, KCRA 3's Leanne Denyer has been in the Sierra all day, where really conditions have gone from frozen to slushy.
In Kingvale, we have seen snow, we have seen rain. Now it seems to be a kind of a hail, but I want to show you this. Take a look at this massive wall of snow. This area has received so much snow in recent weeks, and more is coming down. The Highway Patrol is asking anyone who can to please stay home. I want to show you one more thing. Take a look. The entrance to the highway, that sign, covered. It's because of these conditions that the Highway Patrol is asking people to stay home. Back to you.
The accumulation really is amazing when you see it there. Well, right now, both PG&E are reporting scattered outages around the Sacramento County region. Statewide, thousands are without power tonight. And right now, water managers are closely watching the state's reservoirs. And tomorrow, the Department of Water Resources set to increase the amount of water that will be released from Lake Oroville.
The Hyatt Power Plant will send more water into the Feather River. DWR will also be opening the auxiliary spillway tomorrow. In total, they'll be releasing 15,000 cubic feet per second from Lake Oroville. Our weather coverage continues on our KCRA 3 app. It is free to download. You'll find several tools that you can use for planning around the weather.